slab of gray. When my last words go to starve and die, I watch the candle flicker out today, without a single reason or a sigh. The silence is a predator, I know. It sits upon the edge of my cold bed, waiting for the clock to strike and go, to hunt the fragile plans inside my head. I built a ladder out of broken glass, to climb above the suffocating floor. But every shadow watches as I pass, and locks the hinges of the heavy door. The dust is dancing in the hollow hall, like tiny ghosts that lost their way back home. I hear the plaster crumbling in the wall, a hollow music in this vaulted dome. The night keeps swallowing my prayers, a giant throat that opens in the air. It drinks the hope from all my heavy cares, and leaves the marrow of my bones laid bare. The darkness is a salt upon the tongue, a bitter harvest that I never sowed. The bells of mercy have been on and strung along this lonely and receding road. There is no ink to write the final page. The pen is scratching circles in the dirt, like some forgotten creature in a cage. They lost the memory of what could hurt. The consolations are but frozen eyes that blink with cold indifference at the world. The galaxy of beautiful disguises, where all the flags of mourning have been furled. I try to stitch the edges of the light, to keep the tattered fabrics on the seam. But charcoal fingers reach out for my side, and tear the very center from the dream. The garden is a tangle of black weeds, where every petal turned to rusted iron. The soil it thirsty for the better deeds that perished in the valley of the siren. The moon is just a hole within the sky, a lake through which the silver seconds drain. I wait for some new gospel to apply, a healing touch to wash away the stain. But gravity is stronger than those